Right guys, so what a wonderful place Cadover Bridge was. If you didn't see it, it's in the last video. Check it out. We are now off to Great Staple Tour. Oh yes, we're going to go and hit our first tour of Dartmoor. Probably only going to hit 2 tours whilst we're down here. Hopefully I'll get a nice image of this one because I haven't got any tours in my portfolio. So let's get on the road. It seems I've made a little friend. Hello. 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 Hello, Rosie. Yeah. Friend. Oh, bye, friend. Right, so howdy doody, ladies and gentlemen. We are off to Great Staple Tour, and the walk starts here at the car park and it goes that's right, I've got miles to go. Not really. I do cherry pick the good ones. In fairness, I didn't know it was that close because I'm useless at finding out information like that. I just got lucky. But down there is another tour, can't remember the name of it. That's quite close, and I think it's more impressive than this one, but this one's higher, so got more chance of getting a sunset. Well, I'm looking forward to this. I'm going to have a chill out at the top. Got me water, got me little sit down mat. Yeah, this should be a very relaxing evening. I'm quite looking forward to it. I'm hoping you can make that out right above my head. And those layers just fading off into the distance. That's beautiful. Where the sun's going to set. Yeah, it's mystical. Absolutely beautiful. Ooh. Ooh. I found something I want to photograph. You'll go, what? Why do you want to photograph that? Unless you're a photographer, then you go, ooh, look at that. Right, let me show you. Yeah, it's that little tree. Yeah, I know it's a little tree, but it's a beautiful little tree, and it's surrounded by these whopping great big boulders, to be quite honest. Looks like it's trying to grow out of the rocks. Only trouble is I've got no interest in the sky, and you need to get the tree to break into the sky horizon. So I might go black and white. I don't think I'm going to be able to separate it from everything else in this light. We'll see what happens at sunset. If I can get down here quick enough, then yeah, could be a double shotter. Right, let's get it in the bag. That's the first thing to do. So it looks like I've got 3 angles on the tree. One, I can't get down low enough with this tripod because the center column, it's not removable. Well, it is, but oh, I could flip it upside down. I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. Yeah, so that leaves me with 2 compositions. So the one's shooting that way, but that means you're above the you're above the base of the tree. The other one is shooting towards the sunset, and that's quite nice. I like that because you do get a good lead in line in. and the other one is from this side of it here, and that makes it look like it's growing out of a rock. Choices. What is a photographer to do? Now, this terrain is phenomenal. Boulder after boulder after boulder. I believe it's granite, isn't it? Yeah, it's treacherous though. You wouldn't want to traverse this in the dark. Yeah, no. You'll end up going down a hole or falling and cracking your head open or breaking a leg in half. Yeah. Well, it's really nice to look at. Really nice to look at. And if it weren't for the road down there, it would be eerie and spooky quiet. We got it all going on. Look at this, we got sheepies and we've got a full herd of horses. Yeah, get that lot, giddy up boys. Yeah, round them up boys, get them in the yard. Wow. So, I'll do a little bit of research on this tour, find out what I can about it. That means
it's learning time.
Yes, that's right, it's learning time with me, Dr. Steve, OBE, MBE, DUDE. Not officially a doctor.
Well, thanks, Steve. Really appreciate having to churn up some facts about a pile of rocks in the middle of nowhere. That one's gonna be easy, isn't it? Well, here we go then. At an altitude of 455 metres and famous for its tower stacks, referred to as steeples, it's believed it was originally called Great Steeple Tor, and that a typo from a cartographer who was mapping the tors in the area resulted in its current renaming. That's right, Steve, you're not the only numpty in the area. And now, Steve, I need you to listen to me very carefully. I don't want you to get confused. There are 3 staple tors en route. Firstly, Little Staple Tor, very easy to miss and not much interest there. And I think you've passed it already anyway. Then you come across Middle Staple Tor, a very large outcrop of granite with a face feature in it. Go past this and get to Great Staple Tor with its impressive steeples, and that's where you need to be doing your photography. Now, don't confuse the face feature in the rocks on Middle Staple Tor with Bowerman's Nose. That's by Hound Tor, and a very different part of Dartmoor altogether, Steve, where legend has it that the hunter Bowerman and his hounds were turned to stone by witches, making this feature in the landscape. Don't forget, that's somewhere else. Okay, now go off and enjoy some photography, Steve, because that's all from me.
right, I'd better get back on the trail and get up to Great Staple Tor. I'm sure there's already people up there, so I might not be alone. I might not be finishing this vlog. Well, this is quite an easy walk, to be honest. Yeah, it's a bit uphill, but it's not very far at all. If you want to do this, I should imagine it's in most people's abilities. I'm trying to see if that's a rock or a tent. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think that's a rock. They're eyeballing me again. Do you think this is Great Staple Tor? Or do you think it's over there? In fairness, I believe it's this one, because a couple of those rock formations over there, I'm sure, are something to do with someone's nose. So I think that's a different one. Well, the irony is, that's not too far either. So I could go there. Oh, life's choices, man, life's choices. Kind of rude not to, because they're quite an impressive stack of rocks. Although these are as well. But it's got some funny feature in it, something to do with the face. Might be worth a look. Or should I just stick with the plan? Yeah. This having the freedom to do what you want, it makes you do tough things like decide. Well, maybe this is the nose thing. Can you see it? Yeah. What about now? No? How about now? Hmm? Ah, there he is. He's even got a little eyeball. So welcome to Great Staple Tour 2, otherwise known as, well, there's a lot of rocks here. Some big stacks of them. I'd say I'm a kid in a sweet shop, but this is actually quite confusing and messy. So I think to find a clean image, it's going to be quite difficult. So let's go on the hunt for a composition. Well, there you go. Had a view like I had a view. Which ones did you pick? So I'm starting with this before the sun sets. This doesn't need the sunset in it. It's just got a haze glow. You can see there's a tint of orange in the sky. But I like this section of rocks at the top, and they're pointing to Brentor Church. So yeah, I like that. I'm not going to say it's a world-class photo, but it's an interesting one for the area. Right, so here's the next one. Getting close now, we've got about 7 minutes. See if I can get another one. Right, I've come round to the front of this again, and nah, nothing here I want. Well guys, thank you for joining me here at Great Staple Tour 1 and 2. Yeah, it's been a lovely little trip this. Photographically, not been a confident one, let's put it that way. I did take a shot just a second ago behind me of basically what you're seeing, and you've got the wispy S cloud lit up orange above one of the little features on the hillside. Hopefully that comes out. But yeah, it's been a glorious day. I'll see you all next time.